Hello guys, today I'm gonna show you how can you find a very good use for your old graphic card. Uh, I just spotted a new GTX 560 Ti from MSI, the Twin Frosser, so I can run it on SLI with my older GTX reference card 560 Ti. Uh, uh, because first person shooters is what I usually play. Uh, but I forgot that I have a very old car, a GeForce. Right here you can see the GeForce GTS 250. And before I install uh, the new car, I'll decide to try and see what happens. See how what was gonna be the difference. Obviously it was gonna be a big difference, but just want to make sure what I pay for it was worth it, and it's not just 10-20% much better than the GTS 250. And I want to know that it was worth it, and it's at least 70-80% much powerful than this one. So I decided to install it, and I ran benchmark and 3D marks, and yeah, it's pretty good. But after that, I decided to install it as a second graphic card instead installing my new MSI Twin Frosser. So I decided to put the physics. I mean, if you have this will work probably for Nvidia. I bet uh, Radeon probably have a similar software. I don't know. I never have a Radeon graphic card, so I don't really know. Uh, I'm not gonna lie to you. I can really tell you, but I bet it's still something similar to this. And you can probably still put your settings to the other old graphic card, like here. Uh, you can put at least the physics on your second card. That will take like 20 to 30% um, uh, power. It will redirect it to the new to this GTS 250, and it will improve the performance. If this one used to run at, I'm gonna say 50 frames per second on example Battlefield 3, just putting the physics on the second, even with this that doesn't even run DirectX 11, that it's what Battlefield requires. Battlefield 3 is very demanding, so it requires DirectX 11, and this only runs DirectX uh, 10 and 9. And so that's why at the beginning I thought it was gonna be kind of stupid just to run it together, and it was gonna decrease, and it was just gonna drag power from the GTX 560 to the GTS 250, but not improve a lot. Instead, running like average, I mean recording 45 50 frames per second. It runs at 69, 55, sometimes even up to 70 and 73 frames per second. So it was a very good improvement. Uh, Performance and image quality, and it was amazing. I couldn't really believe. I mean, if I knew before that I could do that, um, I would have saved my money for a little bit more. I mean, I was gonna buy the other graphic card anyway, but uh, since probably people don't have the money right now, you can still use your old graphic card and run it at least just with the physics, and it will improve first person shooters and any other type. If it improve first person shooters, it will improve any other game. I mean, uh, you can still, send your physics to your CPU if you don't have another extra old graphic card that you can use. But if you don't have a very good CPU, I don't recommend doing that. Uh, I will still run it on the same graphic card, everything together. Um, Even when this one doesn't run the DirectX 11, it improved a lot. It's still running DirectX 11, so the quality of the video and the image it's still amazing. But you still improve. I mean, you don't want physics. You still improve physics as much as 20 to 30% on a game, and even in a very stressful situation when you have like 60 players, 52 players at the same time, you still run at 50 frames per second. And so that to me it's very good, since this car it's like 3 years old. uh, like I say, you can try this and let me know if it works for you. Make a comment. uh, but if you don't have the money right now to buy another car, just I will try the old one and see what happened. And you I make sure you don't, if you have those SLI connectors, do not put those, because they don't have the same GPU. You will not, it will not do anything for you. You know, so and instead just thinking that it will improve a lot just to put in the connector SLI on top of those graphic card running. You think it will mix the power together? No, it's not gonna happen. It will just help your physics. That's it. But it'll be a very good gaming for you. Very good experience, better than what you probably have right now on your new graphic card, and you're thinking to buy a new one, but you don't have the money, so you can still try the old one. Well, that's it, guys, and I hope you like this video. Like it and make a comment.